Hey, hey, I'm a little late, but I got to get my I got to get my Instagram one up. I'm working, so I apologize. I'll be ready in about a minute and a half, I think. This same thing happened Saturday, or was it Friday? I can't remember. Instagram, go live. How do I go live? I forget. There it is. Go live. We are going live. You are live. All right, let me get this in here. Well, well, boogie. Don't you love it? There'll be a day in the future when all this will be like cool cat together, but it ain't there yet. But I'm working. Yes, indeed, I'm talking. Paul Winders. Hey, Paul. How you doing, dude? Hi. I don't. I think I got a little hand there to hit you, but I don't know. Hey, hey, we're up and running. No, podcast number 2. Woohoo! Pretty soon I'm gonna learn how to interact with people. That ain't here yet. Hey, this is Improve Our World. This is teaching people how to strengthen their mind. I'm excited. I'm motivated to make a difference in the world. I'm an old cat with a young heart, and you know the stuff that I've learned and that can help folks. It's about understanding your thoughts. It's about realizing that what's happening inside your head and your body is what's determining your reality, not what's happening, outside of you. The stuff that we deal with in our life, when things are going great, that's cool, but oftentimes things don't always go great everywhere in life. Physical body, financial reality, relationships with people, and anytime anything like that changes to where we want to change it, but also maybe life is good, but it's not amazing. Maybe it's really good, but it's not amazing. You know, the fun thing in life is to do your best. You know, when you think about it, if you sat there on a fresh morning, with a cup of coffee and it's a day off, it's a wonderful day, and you think, what if my life was crazy amazing? What if it was like, whoo, just incredible and everywhere, right? Everywhere, your physical body, your relationship, your finances. How would that be? That should be your target. You know, you want that to be your target. Be happy, be cheerful. Uh, we can be charming around people. The secret is simple. You ready? First of all, you want to love yourself, forgive yourself, so you feel good about yourself, and we all make mistakes. And then realize you want to love people. Nobody's perfect, including you. That's for me, for sure not, right? But genuinely love people, even if they're bad. Even if they're bad and they're rude and angry, maybe they're even hurtful. Love them and get them away from them if they're hurtful, if they're rotten people. Get away from them, but love them. And that love that you practice on a regular basis will cause you to enjoy a better life, because you'll have a lot of love going on. So definitely improving your relationship with people, that's your foundation, right? That's your foundation to start with. And it's that inside world. It's that inside world of understanding that learning how to gain, not just gain control of your thoughts, because there's too many of them, right? I mean, they go on all day long. They can go in there when you're dreaming too, but don't worry about controlling those. Well, you could listen to an audio tape, right? But during the day, you know, develop a there's a cool word that I mean, it's been around for a long time when I was a kid, but I discovered it later in life, after 40, maybe after 50. The word vigilance, vigilance is a cool word. And, if your life is not the way you want it to be and you want to change it, or it's good, but you just want to make it better, you have to realize you want to develop an alertness, a vigilance against all the forces that are causing you not to enjoy your very best life possible. Vigilance. And so awareness, just saying the word aware, will put you on the track to being able to be vigilant, because remember, most people, they're not even aware of their thoughts. They're not even aware of them. And their thoughts are going on and they don't even know it, right? They just are oblivious. And that's the kind of people, and I think I've been there when I was younger. It's been a while, thank heaven, but as people says, I am what I am. I can't change who I am, right? And that's not true. That's not true. But the trick is that you have to make that distinction. I shared that on my first YouTube, my live podcast. And that is, you have to realize that what's going on inside your head is not you. You're not those thoughts that are going on inside your head. You're not. You're the one inside it, experiencing it. And the one, now what is it? Is it a spirit? That's a fun thing to think about if you want to have some fun. Just observing your thoughts, you can scan your thoughts. You go, well, what do I think about when I'm around this person or that person or at this job or at home? What do I think about? You can scan that. And at any time, you can just haze your vision. You can close your eyes, but you can do it with your eyes open too. Just haze your vision so you're not looking at anything. So certainly don't look at something that's interesting, because it'll be interesting. So you look at a wall or look at a tree or something, and then just look within and go, where am I in my thoughts? It's a fun thing to think. It's cool. And if you haven't done it yet, and even if you've done it only once or twice, do it more, because you want to make that clear distinction that you're not your thoughts. You're the one experiencing those thoughts, and you never get away from them. You can't go, okay, I'm going in the other room. No, they're there, and you don't get away from them. I guess when you go to sleep, you do, right? But I mean, when you're awake, you're stuck, brother and sister. You're going to experience those thoughts. You can't get away from them. So that's why you want to condition them, So that's really fun. I had a lot of fun there with that laughter, huh? So back to that thing. Realize that if you haven't done that yet, anytime, you can even do it down in the car. Don't close your eyes and go haste. Keep your eyes on the road. But when you're driving, or sitting in a car or somewhere, just think about the fact that you are inside. I don't know. I think that you're inside your brain somewhere, And when I say you, I mean your spirit, right? The person that's experiencing the thoughts and the emotions that your body makes your brain feel and sense, right? And what caused you to take care of your body the way you do, or interact with people the way you do, or interact with the economy the way that you do. You're inside there. And it's a cool thing. I like that. So I look forward to having more interaction in the future when folks will show up and have some back and forth. That'll be coming. But right now we want to just share it. I want to bless people's life. I love to help people, and the stuff that I share is pure. It's about taking care of your thoughts, and when you get your thoughts to be conditioned to stay positive and functioning. Another big point here. You ready? There's three things, right? One, you got to be aware. If you're not aware, you don't have a choice to know if you're being positive or negative. So if you're not aware, see, when you're a normal adult, or normal youngster too, and you're in a room, you're aware of what's inside the room. There's a big tiger in the room and going to attack you. You be aware of it, right? And you go, you run. Right? Well, sometimes there might be a tiger in here if you got some negative thoughts. So if you hang on just a second, excuse me. All right. So if you're not aware of your thoughts, you don't know, right? So you develop the habit of being aware. And I got some tapes you can listen to. And you just want to hear the word aware over and over again, a couple hundred times a day. Pretty soon you'll start observing your thoughts, and you want to observe your thoughts as much as you do the outside world. I mean, as much, more, but equal, right? Because it's just as relevant. I mean, if whatever you're thinking inside your head is determining what's outside of you, right? So you observe inside and outside. So awareness is number one. Number two, get rid of negative thoughts, because negative thoughts, powerful reality. This is as cool as finding yourself inside your consciousness. Is that when you're thinking a negative thought, is it possible to be genuinely happy in that moment? There's something on there. I don't know. I'm trying to read. I'm reading what's on my smartphone. Hold on, thing. Okay. So when you have that negative thought, can you be happy? Can you genuinely be happy? I don't think you can. I mean, if somebody has an idea where you can be happy when you're thinking negative, like, this is a lousy Monday morning. This guy's a jerk. This lady's a jerk. I hate him. See, that's intense negative, But let's say, this guy's a jerk, man. I can't tell you. Or, oh, this job I got, man. I wish I was doing something else, right? I don't think you can be happy in those moments, right? That's a huge thing to get, because there's so much negativity in the world. So much negativity everywhere you go, right? You see all this negative stuff, right? So if you're younger and you're hanging out with good friends, you may not encounter it too much, but get ready when you're an adult, right? You go out into the world, you watch television, you listen to the news, so it's just crazy, right? So when you realize that negative thoughts will make you unhappy when they're happening, right? And then when you realize, okay, well, let's flip the negative to a positive, right? So in that moment, your thought is positive. In that moment, your life's positive. But the next thing, the third thing, right? First, awareness. Second, polarity. Make positive thoughts to negative. The third one is functioning, which means you have to take care of your life. There's something very fundamental that I think everybody should know, is that we're living organisms, right? And we're human beings, and we have needs and desires. So whenever you ignore or neglect a need or a desire, you're headed for pain. You're going to have some discomfort in the future. It's a fact, right? I mean, you don't eat, you're going to get hungry. You don't drink, you're going to be dehydrated. You don't sleep, you're going to get sleepy. You don't move around, you're going to get weak. You don't interact with people in a positive way, you're going to be lonely. And if you don't make money, you're going to be broke. Right? So those are, and what does it do? It requires you to do something, think something, feel something, do something, right? Say something. But it's all about your thoughts, conditioning your thoughts to think those thoughts naturally as an expression of who you are. So you want to be aware, which gives you an opportunity to choose your thoughts to be positive. Hopefully you're conditioning them. Although, every once in a while you find a negative thought, you just flip it to positive, right? That's a fun technique, an algorithm, right? And third one is function. Make sure you're always taking care of your life. You don't have to work 14 hours a day, although work is fun when you're doing what you love. But just take care of your life. And when you take care of your life, that's when you get to be happy in the future, because you took care of your life today. So when you're aware, number one, it gives you the opportunity to create a life of choice. Number two, you have to think positive, because every moment you're thinking negative, your life in that moment is negative. And you can't be happy when you're thinking negative, right? You can't say, Monday morning sucks, and be happy. You can't tell this guy's a jerk. Oh, I hate my job. Those aren't happy moments. If you want to be happy, go, you know what? I love my job. It's not very fun sometimes, but I choose to love it. And, this guy's kind of difficult, but I love him, because I know I don't want to experience negative stuff, so I'm going to put up with him, and I'm going to get him away from him as fast as I can. But I love him. I want to be happy. I'm happy right now. Oh, get away. Right? And those are taking care of your life. So you choose positive after you're aware, and then you take care of your life. Take care of your life. And those three things, that's huge. It'll really benefit you to realize that. And when you condition yourself to do those things as a natural process of who you are, you can enjoy a good life. And then it just depends on how many cool things are you going to pick, and then, stay aware of. Spend time thinking about it. Write it down, type it, put it in a document. Think about it. Become obsessed with it in a healthy way, right? Be obsessed with your best life possible. When you're obsessed with something, you'll usually get close to it. If you have the ability, you're gonna get there, right? And the only question is, can you get to where you can get there? But being obsessed in a healthy way is good, a healthy way. I'm obsessed with being happy. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm obsessed with being healthy. That's a good one. Doesn't mean you can't have your chocolate chip cookies and coffee and every once in a while a Dr. Pepper. Oh, I don't know. I can't have too many. I used to have soft drinks every day, and my body can't. My body can't do it. That's when I was young too, when I was like 30 or 35 or so. My body can't take that much sugar. I have to cut back. Now I love Dr. Peppers and Snickers. That's a great snack, but I maybe do it once a quarter, once every other month. No, not the Snickers and the Dr. Pepper. I do have Dr. Peppers. They're my snack at the house, and I get them on the weekends. I get my Dr. Pepper a Sunday or Saturday afternoon. But see, I don't let myself do it during the week, even though I love it, because I choose to feel better. I want to be healthy, so that's a choice I make, and I'm happy with it. I don't go, oh man, I don't like to do the Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite drink. See, that's foolish. You want to live happier? Don't be foolish. Catch yourself when you say foolish things. Like, I hate Monday mornings. This guy's a jerk. I hate him. I'm so sad that I don't get to eat my favorite food. Has anybody found out how delicious whole food is, healthy food? If you haven't figured that one out, you are missing out. A good salad with your favorite salad dressing, and if you need to, add some cheese and chicken, that's delicious. But if you're having a meal, you hold back on the meat, but you get for me, I use Roquefort dressing. I like Roquefort dressing. It's really rich, kind of like ranch or 1,000 Islands, I guess. What's the other kind? Balsamic, or the twangy one, French or whatever. I like a little gusto. But then whole foods, vegetables, they're good. Anyway, I think I've gone my 15. I don't have my timer today. This is my second one. Oh wait, what do we got here? I don't have my time. So anyway, I think I'm done for today. I think I've gone about 15 minutes. I hope I bless people's lives. I love you. I'm bringing something amazing. Going to change the world. Going to help people to master their thoughts. Can you imagine if every single person alive on the planet had mastered their thoughts? What would it be like? How about if, I'm a granddad, so my daughter my grandkids are in school, right? They're in high school too, I think. Yeah, all in high school. And so, but just think if you had kids or you're an adult and your thoughts were always happy. That'd be cool, huh? If you had masterful thoughts. Well, just think if every single person you met on the street, every single person you bumped into at the store, at the sporting event, had mastered their thoughts. What would that be like? That's a good one. That's the mission of Improve Our World. You want to join it? Please come join me. And what's your responsibility? Master your thoughts. That's my responsibility. And then we start sharing it with other people, right? I love you. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully at 3 o'clock sharp. Means I have my technical things rolling and snowing. And IOW7.com, it's developing. It's not done yet, but it's got some good stuff there. And you can also talk to me live if you want there. I'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Take care.